Hi everyone, it's Justin K. James here. Welcome back to my spoken English class. How are you? I hope everyone is doing well. Take care of your health because Corona is waiting everywhere for us. You know how to take precautions, washing hands or wearing mask or then using sanitizer, social distancing. I know you have been hearing this for a long time. Still, I remind you because prevention is better than cure. That's it. Let's move to our today's class. Today's class, we are going to discuss would have and might have. Would have and might have. Before that, we have to recap what we studied in our last class. What did we study in our last class? Do you remember? Don't you remember? But I do remember. We studied should have and could have. Should have and could have. Should have. Where do we use should have? Where do we use could have? Where do we use should have? We use should have to talk about our past mistake, or when you regret about something you did in the past, we use should have. I should have woken up early in the morning. What do you mean by that? When someone says this, what do you understand by this from this sentence? I should have woken up early in the morning. It means you can understand that he did not wake up. That's the first thing. And the second one is that that's a mistake, right? If you want to go somewhere at 8 o'clock, you wanted to go somewhere at 8 o'clock and you woke up at 7:55. Is it possible to go at 8 o'clock? Is it possible? No, it's not possible. So that's a mistake. In such situations, you can use should have. When you understand a mistake, then you can use should have. I hope you understood. Now, could have. Could have. Where do we use could have? Could have, something was possible, but you didn't do. Such situations we use could have. I could have woken up early in the morning. What do you mean by that? I could have woken up early in the morning. It means it was possible, right? It was possible. Could have means possible, but you didn't do. I could have woken up early in the morning. Yes, listen. Yesterday you went to bed at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, but you woke up today at 7:55. 7:55. Look how much. You normally go to bed at 10 o'clock, but yesterday you went to bed at 8 o'clock. Too early. But woke up 7:55. You slept almost 12 hours. It was easily possible to wake up, right? It was easily possible. So you can use such situations. You can use I could have woken up. At such situation you can use could have. Here I could have woken up early in the morning. I could have woken up early in the morning because you slept yesterday at 8 o'clock. So it was easily possible. That should have and could have. Now we are going to go to today's class. Today's class is about would have and might have. Would have and might have. Where do we use would have and where do we use might have? Listen here, you have to use verb 3 after would have or might have. Not only would have or might have, should have, would have, could have, might have. You are not allowed to use verb 1 or verb 2 with this would have or should have or could have or might have. You should use only verb 3. Where do we use would have? Would have we use in conditionals to talk about something that did not happen. Okay, such situations we use would have. We can say it as imaginations or if clauses. When you imagine something, you can use would have. I'll say you some examples that will make you understand. My example, number 1, if I had written the exam, I would have passed. This passed is verb 3. I would have passed. Did I write the exam? If I had written the exam, no, it's just imagination. If I had written the exam, I would have passed. It's pure imagination. Such situations we use would have. Keep that in your mind. So don't forget to use verb 3 after would have, should have, could have, might have. We are going to study. Now we can go to another example. I would have scored 2 goals if I had played with you. Look at the sentence carefully. I would have scored 2 goals if I had played with you. Did I really play? No, I did not play. It's just imagination. Okay? When you have imaginations like this, you can use would have plus verb 3. That's example number 2. Now we can go to another example. You met your friend after 2 years. Then you say him, if I had known your number, I would have called you. If I had known your number, I would have called you. If I had your number, I would have called you. Listen here, you did not have his number, right? So you did not call him. This is about imagination. If I had known your number, I would have called you. If I had your number, I would have called you. But you didn't have his number. It's about imagination. You did not call him. It's about imagination. Do you understand? Okay, now we can go to a negative. If I had taken an umbrella, I wouldn't have got wet. If I had taken an umbrella, I wouldn't have got wet. Which means you did not take an umbrella and you got wet. It's about imagination. If I had taken an umbrella, if I had taken an umbrella, I wouldn't have got wet. Here it's pure imagination and we are using verb 3 after would have and wouldn't have. We have to use only verb 3. I hope you understood this. Let's move to might have. Might have. Now we are going to study about might have. Might have. Don't use verb 1 or verb 2 with might have. You should use only verb 3. So what is might have? Where do we use might have? Might have we used to talk about possibilities, guessings, or when you believe something happened but you are not sure about it. You believe something happened but you are not sure whether it happened or not. Such situations you can use might have. I'll say you some examples. That examples will make you understand. Listen to those examples. First example. Your friend told you that he would reach there at 10 o'clock. Okay? Your friend told you he would reach there at 10 o'clock. And now time is 10 o'clock. You called him but he didn't attend the call. But you guess he might have reached there. He might have reached there. Right? Because he told you that he would reach there at 10 o'clock. Now time is 10 o'clock. So you guess so. But you are not sure about it. You are not sure about it. He might be still on the road, but you're guessing so. As he said that he would reach there at 10 o'clock. Now time is 10 o'clock. So it's a guessing. Another example. One day at night you called your friend. It was around 11 o'clock, but he did not attend the call. Your father saw that. Then he said, he might have slept. Why did you call him? He might have slept. He believes so. Then you replied, you know about your friend. So you replied, no, he might not have slept. Listen, positive and negative sentences. And both you are not sure and your father also is not sure about that. Okay? You said, he might not have slept. And your father said, he might have slept. That slept, verb 3. Your father thinks he slept. But you don't think so. So you're not sure about this. So you can use might have, might not have. Understood? One more example. Yesterday your teacher said you to study something. Your teacher said you to by heart one long essay. But you did not by heart because that was very, very, very difficult for you. But there is a bright student in your class, very bright student. You think that he might have by hearted because it's easy for him. You're not sure, still you're not sure, but you're just guessing that he might have by hearted because he normally studies, he normally by hearts. So you think that he might have by hearted. So listen, might have after verb 3, might have by hearted. So that is might have. You believe something happened, but you are not sure about it. You are not sure whether it happened or not. That's might have. Now we can check all these once again. Should have, could have, would have, and might have. Understand and don't forget this. You should use verb 3. Don't use verb 1 or verb 2 with should have, could have, or would have, or might have. Okay, you should use only verb 3. Now I'm going to give you some sentences here. Try to understand the meaning of it. First one, he should have started. Second one, he could have started. Third one, he would have started. And fourth one, he might have started. Okay, we studied this. Try to understand the meaning. First one, he should have started. Should have. What do you mean should have? Should have, mistake. Second one, could have. Possible but didn't do. And would have, imagination. And might have, just guessing. Just keep that in your mind. First one, he should have started. What do you mean? He should have started. When you see this should have, you should understand it's about a past mistake. I had told you it's used to talk about a past mistake. Look at the second sentence. He could have started. What do you mean? He could have started. He could have started. Could have. What do you mean by could have? I told you something was possible but didn't do. Such situations we use could have. Look at the third sentence. He would have started. Would have. Where do we use would have? When you want to talk about imaginations or if clauses, we use would have. Look at the last sentence. He might have started. He might have started. It's about guessings. You believe something happened, but you're not sure whether it happened or not. Such situations we use might have. You're not sure. Okay, that's it. These are the major uses of should have, could have, would have, and might have. Okay, you can see it in many other places, but these are the major uses of it. Understand that. Don't forget to use verb 3 after should have, could have, would have and might have. Don't use verb 1 or verb 2. You use only verb 3. So I hope you understood should have, could have, would have and might have. That's all about today's video. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay? Stay home, stay safe.